strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us!
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh.
Alright guys, hot take.
Toma, would that happen
Genshin
to be
Impact is harder than Elden Ring.
Yes.
I'm going to say this for several reasons.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks
Elden
to you
Ring
constantly.
has
Today is the day. I am
easy
head of the
mode just by
Kamisato clan,
over-leveling
Yashiro
anything.
Commissioner.
There's relatively
Kamisato
few
Ayato.
mechanics, and you can be invincible with your dodging. Genshin Impact, you have to use elements. It takes a longer period of time to develop your characters and to
Greetings, both.
yeah, you can't
I have long
speed
been
Genshin
indebted to you on my
Impact. You
sister's
can't
behalf.
speed run it,
Finally, I have the chance to
and you have
express
to
my
think about the
profoundest
elements you're
gratitude to you in
using.
person.
Elden Ring, it's a lot. You can
Ayaka
approach
is
every
out today.
fight fairly
You are here
similar.
regarding anything related to...
You know, well, if you're a caster, you're going to approach it like a caster. If you're an astrologer, but if you're not, if you're a sword and board kind of person, you kind of approach every fight the same. It's just kind of a rinse and repeat. And look, I'm saying this as someone who platinumed
Why on earth are
all
you
the Dark
talking
Souls
like that?
games, 1, 2, and 3, Bloodborne. I didn't play Sekiro, but I love FromSoft games. I love Elden Ring. But, the best items are just lying out in the open world. Genshin Impact, you have to grind to get the best weapons. You have to really invest in them.
You shower me with praise undeserved,
It takes
my
a long
little guest.
time.
There is no need to be quite so formal.
You have to be
This
disciplined,
is a private residence.
more
so
disciplined
please,
than Elden Ring.
relax.
And it just takes a long time. It's, you got to really think about what you're doing. Elden Ring, you can just run around, get to New Game Plus pretty quick. And once you know the Dark Souls formula, everything's completely gone. Genshin Impact, you really have to approach enemies differently. I like it, You have to think about different team comps. There's a little more strategy. Also, think of the story. Genshin Impact's story, I think, is more in depth than
It wasn't long ago that I received the news myself.
Elden
I had
Ring.
plans of 2 commissions are to become
You have
joined
like
through
50
marriage.
characters
This is
so
big
far
news.
in
The
Genshin.
whole of Inazuma.
They all have stories. Then you have a main
The Yashiro Commission
storyline.
presides over cultural
Yeah,
and
it's just
ceremonial
the
affairs.
world building
It
is
closely
so much
involves
better
us
in
too.
Genshin Impact,
Yes.
and I think the
And
combat's more
since the
difficult.
commissions are kind of the face
I
of the
just think
Almighty Shogun to the
Genshin
masses,
Impact is a
this
more
wedding is one
well-built,
that we have to
harder
treat as a
game, so to
serious
speak,
affair.
to do well in. Think of the puzzles as well. This is like my 4th or 5th point. Puzzles. Genshin Impact has puzzles that are, even though some of them are relatively simple, way more hard than Elden Ring. Elden Ring, you don't really have puzzles. You just have to collect the right item and go to the right place. Genshin Impact, you have to,
I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the
look at
best
some
wishes of the Kamisato
patterns.
clan.
You have to think about elements, look at patterns. It's very different than Elden
You
Ring.
have other things to be doing.
This is a marriage between the
So
Kojo
this is
clan and the Hiragi.
just a little hot take
The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an
on why
appropriate
Genshin
level of
Impact's
respect.
harder than
The
Elden
work of the
Ring.
Yashiro
A little
Commission
bit of
is
a hot
indeed
take.
multifarious.
Thank you.
Normally, weddings and other ceremonies would